Trim and Healthy Mama Monday video, I'm going to share with you what my Trim Healthy Mama staples are for my pantry. I have them all out here on my counter, and I thought this through, and I'm thinking, what do I use on a weekly basis for Trim Healthy Mama that I think everyone should have in their pantry for Trim Healthy Mama? And at the same time, I'm trying to be wise in deciding what is frugal and budget friendly. Because I realize that everyone's budget, hi Quinn, everyone's budget is different. Everyone has different incomes. We can all afford different things. So what's budget friendly for one may not be budget friendly for another. You all understand what I mean, don't you? So let's get right into this. The very first thing I'm going to show you, now this is a staple, I believe, for maintenance, for good success, good control over your Trim Healthy Mama diet, right? In the very beginning, I did not buy this product. I did not have this product in my pantry, but now I do, and I always have it because I believe that this is one thing that is essential. In the beginning, I did not think it was essential, so if you're starting off, this is not something that you should have because there are replacements for this. I'm going to tell you that it's this whey protein powder, all right? This giant thing I got on sale for $16 or $17.99 from the Piping Rock Company. I'll have a link below to it. You can buy it off of Amazon as well. And their shipping is pretty cheap for like the whole thing when you buy from Piping Rock. I believe it's like $3.95 for like no matter how much you buy. You know, I know a lot of companies do that sort of thing. So I wanted to share that with you because this is an item that we use daily, weekly. It's right now, this is an important product. You can use cottage cheese. You can use Greek yogurt, the low-fat Greek yogurt. Sorry, something was tickling my arm there. So if you don't feel that this is important in your beginning of Trim Healthy Mama, that's completely fine. I'll have a video link above also that explains how I use this and why I didn't use it at the beginning and all that sort of thing, okay? So that's one thing. Now, another essential that I think is important, and I know you will all agree, is coconut oil, right? I bought that giant gallon bucket. Michelle over at Encouraging Mamas, she posted that she had bought that and she got it on sale. So I went out and checked it out. It was like $17 and change for this giant gallon bucket of Nutiva. How do you say it? You know what I mean, right? I'm saying that a lot. Sorry. But anyway, it's really hot. It's like 95 degrees, so it's all melted. But I have that big jar and that big container, and then I put it in my canning jar. All right? So this is a Trim Healthy Mama essential for your, now I'm all greasy, for your pantry. The next thing is coconut oil spray. You buy whatever one that you can afford. This is the more expensive one. I sent my husband out to buy it, and this is what I came home with. This is like $5 in the store. If you have a Winco near you, Winco has it. I know what you're saying. You're probably yelling at the screen already. Dollar Tree! Yes, I know Dollar Tree has it. Dollar Tree has coconut oil spray for how much? $1. And if you have those 99-cent stores near you, they also have them, but they don't always carry it. All right? I've seen it, and then I haven't seen it. It depends. I'm sorry. The wind is, I'm going to pause this because I have a hair tickling my arm. Sorry. Short sleeves, it was tickling my arm right there. Anyway, let me see my armpits. So coconut oil spray, very important staple. All right? Now, on to chocolate. Where's the other chocolate? Okay? Cocoa powder. We all need cocoa powder. It's great for your shakes. It's great for your muffins and your mugs. It's great for making brownies. It's great for making skinny chocolate. All right? You need this. These two together. Skinny chocolate right there. All right? So there you have it. Chocolate. Now, the other Trim Healthy Mama staple, not everybody might think this is a staple, but I do. When you want brownies, this is the go-to chocolate that you're going to use in your Cry No More brownies. With your okra, this is what you're going to use. I believe you use the whole thing. And this is not as expensive in California as it used to be in New York. This is like $1.50. All right? So unsweetened baker's chocolate. This is, keep it in, buy one, keep it in your cupboard, hide it, and then one day you're going to want brownies and you'll have it there. All right? Now, this is a more expensive pantry staple, so not everybody is going to have this in their pantry, and it is not required that you have this in your pantry. I only have them in my pantry because they were on sale for $5.99. Lily's chocolate chips. These are Stevia sweetened chocolate chips, just like the candy bars, all right? They're chocolate candy bars that Lily's has. These were on sale at Sprouts for $5.99, and I've seen them on sale a lot since then for the same price. You only use like a tablespoon or two in a shake recipe, probably only a tablespoon in a shake, because they all end up falling to the bottom if they don't get broken down. And then in your muffin in the mugs, you'll use them, or you can throw them in with your brownies from our chocolatey thing, and there's trimtastic zucchini cake. You can put some in there also, right? So now we're going to move on to baking. I have some flours here that everyone will agree with me are Trim Healthy Mama staples, all right? So I have the advantage of having a bulk store. Now, if you have Whole Foods, you can probably get it in the bulk department. But we have a Winco, and at Winco, they have all my flours except the oat fiber in the bulk department. Well, and the peanut flour. But you know, your almond flour, your coconut flour, and your flax, all of that is in the bulk department. So if I just want a little bit at a time, instead of buying a $10 bag of it, I can get just a scoop of it to get me through the week if the budget is not, you know, the money's not in the budget to buy a pound or two of it, right? Because you only need a couple tablespoons for, you know, for during the week for making your muffins and stuff like that. So I'm out of all of these right now, and you will see that in a minute, okay? Now here's my flax. I keep it in this jar with a label on it so I know what it is, but that's the flax, okay? And then almond, I'm completely out because I just used the last of it making something. What did I make? Oh, last night for dinner, I made I'm going to say it wrong, fathead pizza? Flathead? Fathead, right? It's fathead pizza, okay? The one with the mozzarella cheese, I used the last of my almond flour, okay? But coconut flour, I bought this container of it at BJ's. You can probably buy it at Sam's Club and Costco and stuff. But I just kept the container, and I just keep refilling it with my coconut flour. See how I need to stock up on my bulk items. So your flours are flax, almond, and coconut, right? And then I have oat fiber. I bought this 5-pound bag of it from, I don't know, where did I buy it from? Anyway, I put it in this container. I have a whole lot of this because you only use a little bit at a time. So this has turned into a staple for me. If you have a group of Trim Healthy Mamas like you're nearby, maybe you can all get in together, pinch in together to buy the oat fiber, because it's not something that's used all the time. But after a few months or a year into it, you're going to say, you know what, now I want to start buying more stuff, right? Because you're going to notice that you're not buying some of the other things, so you'll have the money to buy some of these other items. Right? Now, oat fiber is not a required item, but if you want to make your own baking blend, which I do, let me see if here we go. You see, I need to make baking blend too. I use all those flours mixed together to make my own baking blend, and one day I'll make a video on it. It'll probably be once I stock up on everything, right? Okay, now the other thing that I personally think is a staple, that not everybody will think is a staple, is peanut flour. I buy my peanut flour off of Amazon. It is just roasted peanuts, and that's all it is. Peanut flour. And this is great for different baking needs, different shakes. I love it in a peanut butter shake, okay? To make a great fuel pull shake, right? For when you make the fudgy no-bake cookies or some fudge or something, all right? So I want you to know that you will never, ever get criticism from Claire about any products that you buy for Trim Healthy Mama, whether they're on plan or off plan, because everything is a personal choice. I use coconut sugar once in a while. That's a personal choice that I make. It's not really on plan, but I use it once in a while when I put it in my oatmeal. If I have apples in my oatmeal, I really like putting it in there because it just adds some really good flavor to it, you know? Peanut flour is one of those things. If you're going to go out and you're going to buy the right peanut flour, check the ingredients. Ingredients trump nutritional ingredients. You know, the nutritional, what's it called? The thing in the back of the product that tells you nutritional facts. There we go. All right? So check your ingredients before you check this, because it might say there's sugar, but it's natural sugar sometimes. You have to see if it's sugar added. Okay, anyway, that's neither here nor there. If you're going to buy the PB2, that's your choice. You can buy it, and no one has the right to criticize you for it, okay? If that's what you can buy, if that's what you can afford, if that's the only thing that you have, then you use it. You're not going to, fail at Trim Healthy Mama because you're using PB2. Now, I would greatly prefer you not to. I would highly recommend you not to use that. But it's okay if you are, because that's what you have. If that's what you have, then you use it. Jif has a peanut flour that you can buy at the grocery store. Walmart has it. It's this little paper container. It's probably, about as high as this, and a little wider. And it says Jif. It's right by the peanut flours. And it's defatted peanut flour, and there's no sugar in it. That one's really good, too, if you can't buy online. All right? So that's my little thing for peanut flour. You do all of these things. You use what is best for you. You make the choice that is best for you. I will never critique you, criticize you. There's a Bible verse. It says, they that compare themselves among themselves are not wise. It's not my job to judge you. I am not here to judge. You're not going to get that from me. All right? So I might recommend something. I might say, hey, look at the ingredients or something. I might make a comment about something like that. But I'm not judging you. It's like an FYI. It's like, hey, I want to bring this to your attention in case you missed it. Okay? And it's really hard when you're typing out comments. Sometimes it seems like you're being snooty and you're not. So, yeah, you got to be careful there. All right, now, what's next? I'm going to talk about drinks next. Let's talk about drinks next, okay? Try to get through this fast. I already 12 minutes in on my phone. It says 12 minutes. Apple cider vinegar. This is a staple from the very beginning of Trim Healthy Mama. You buy the one with the mother, raw, unfiltered, healthy, made from organic, mother included. All right? Now, I believe Aldi has one now, don't they? Aldi has sure changed for Trim Healthy Mama, hasn't it? Good job, Aldi. I wish I had one where I lived. They're all down by LA. There's none up here in the Bay Area. We live in the Bay Area by San Francisco. All right? So you need this for a good girl moonshine. I was going to say a good girl moonshine. All right? So the next staple that I think you need for drinks is herbal tea. Whatever herbal teas you like, you can steep that tea and turn it into a good girl moonshine so you have flavor. Oh, so good. So good when you use herbal teas, isn't it? Comment below with what your favorite herbal tea is for your good girl moonshine so that we can all share our favorite ones, because you never know. You might say, oh, never even thought about using that flavor, right? All right, oolong tea. I got this at Sprouts. You can buy it on Amazon. I'll have a link below for it. If you have a Wegmans near you, Wegmans sells their own brand of the Rubios. Is that how you say it? Rubios? You know what I mean if I'm saying it wrong. And the oolong tea, which when we lived in New York was fantastic, because these were a little bit more expensive than the Wegmans ones. But now that we live in California, I found it at Sprouts, but it's organic. Organic doesn't really matter to me right now, but this is really the only one that they have. So this, I think, is a staple. Now, if you want to make the shrinker, you're going to need this. If you can find these in bulk, or if you can find a friend that you can split the package, that's great. If you have a Trim Healthy Mama friend that can, you can get together on Amazon or whatever, Whole Foods or whatever, okay? So, drinks. Now, I'm going to continue drinks and talk about Watkins extracts. All right? Watkins, Walmart sells the Watkins extracts. Okay, they're little bottles like that, and they come in a white box. And they have all sorts of extracts. They have pure, and then they have the non-pure ones, right? You can get coconut, you can get banana, cherry, root beer, coffee. It's not that great. That's why it's still full. All right, there's banana, cherry, there's all sorts of your fruits, oranges. They even have pumpkin pie, all sorts of ones. And caramel is like the best one. I'm still having an issue with hair. So sorry. So you buy these, and eventually you'll have a stash like I have to put in your Good Girl Moonshines and to put in your shakes. And because when you make that, what shake is that called? The cake batter one, right? You're going to need the butter and the vanilla. Oh, it's so good, right? And vanilla is the other one, okay? This is the bad vanilla. I'm out of the good vanilla, so I'm just showing you this so that I'm not going to show you that it's imitation, it's fake. Do you not see how I have the ingredients that someone would say, you shouldn't have that in your cupboard? Well, you know what? It's my choice, right? It's your choice. Have what you want in your cupboard. But try to do right. Try to make the right choices. Anyway, see? I have to make do with what I have. When the budget's tight, that's the kind of vanilla we get. All right, now, the next things are, okay, more pantry staples. I'm going to go on to these right here. These are basic staples you probably already have in your pantry. Let's get everything down here. All right, so baking powder. If you are one of those aluminum-free fans, you get the one that you think is best for your family, the one that you choose what is right. I got this one at Grocery Outlet, 99 cents, so I buy it, okay? I buy the one that I can afford. You buy the one that you can afford. All right, I kept forgetting salt at the grocery store. We made it to the Dollar Tree because I hate going shopping here in California. I hate driving. Okay, it's my Achilles heel. Is that the phrase? It's just, I don't like shopping. I don't like driving like I used to. I like shopping. I just don't like doing it out here as much as I used to because of the crazy drivers, the fast drivers, and so many people everywhere. Salt, Dollar Tree. I just had to get that at Dollar Tree. All right, now I am all out of this, but I got this at Dollar Tree, and when I went to buy this one, they were all out of this one. So I'm keeping this because I think there's a way you can refill it. Am I right? Is there a way that I can buy it in a bulk and refill it? So I'm going to look into that. Those are pantry staples that I think you should have. All right, the next things that I think you would have, unsweetened coconut. The other thing, oh my word, unsweetened coconut. Save your jars too. I saved this one because it was a neat looking jar. Bulk foods. Check your bulk foods. Wegmans has a whole bunch of bulk foods. They might have this unsweetened coconut. Winco has it. All right, almonds. Get them in the bulk department too. All right. You need a quick snack. You can throw those in a baggie or in your pocket so you can have them, or just a couple more things. And then I'm going to have a part 2 to this for next week, and I'm going to show you my fridge staples. How about that one? Tomato sauce. At Aldi, you can get the little cans. What are they, $1? That's instant lunch. Did you know that? These two things together with a little bit of heavy whipping cream. And if you're out of heavy whipping cream, you could probably use Greek yogurt for a fuel pull. That's just like Campbell's soup. Oh, I ate that so much. You can make the just like Campbell's soups. And if you just have these sitting in your cupboard for those times that you don't feel good, soup. And it's so good. Put some chicken in it if you want more hearty. Brown rice. Sprouts had a sale. I bought a whole bunch. It was like really cheap. So I bought a bunch and I keep it in my candy jars. Brown rice. Because you can cook some up and you can freeze it for when you want a quick E. Like maybe you want this soup to turn into an E. Put some brown rice. If you're nursing, all right, if you're pregnant, you need a crossover. So there you go. Last one. Yep, this is my last one. I feel like I should show you more, but I'm not going to. Oatmeal. Old-fashioned oats. I buy it in bulk and I leave it in, I keep it in these Tupperware containers. And it is, make sure you're buying the old-fashioned, not the quick, because it's broken down. This is whole. This is the whole oat. See those big pieces of oats? You're going to need this for your oatmeals, for your overnight oats, for your baked oatmeals, for your crock pot oatmeals, for blending it up to make some e-muffins. You're going to need it for your fudgy-nobe cookies, which I should have made some more last night. I ate my last 3. I should have made more. It's too hot to do anything. I got to figure out dinner tonight. It's like 90, what is it, 90? What's it? No, I'm not going to ask her. Anyway, it's hot, okay? I think it was 93 when I started. So, I'm rambling. This is oatmeal. Those are all the staples, all right? There will be links below to some of the things that, you know, like the flour, the protein, teas and stuff. But you go to your store, you see what you have at your store, and you use what you can use. You use what you can afford. There's substitutes for all of this. The protein powder, use cottage cheese. A 1/4 cup of cottage cheese in your shake. Throw some cottage cheese in your oatmeal. Now it might, like, you know, blend it up or put it on top or something, you know? Do that. It's your protein. There are ways around it, like I said. If you can't buy the peanut flour, what can you do? Use the natural peanut butter. You know, if you can't, the Smuckers. Out here I buy the Adams because I think it's Adams. It's cheaper than the Smuckers. So there you go. And I found some at Grocery Outlet. Organic Santa Cruz, is that the name of it? I think that's what it is. $2.99 for a bottle. That's super cheap for that stuff. And organic. Usually it costs more because it's organic. These are just staples that Claire has in her pantry. These are things that I use on a weekly basis. Now, I don't use the oat fiber all the time, but I still use it probably once or twice. Oh, well, probably once a week, you know, in a muffin. And then I put it in the blend, the bacon blend, which when I buy more of all my ingredients for the bacon blend, I will share that with you. It's just a basic recipe. Trust me, it is so super simple. Everybody has a different one. This is the one that I use, and it's never failed me. I'm not going to change. Why change? If it ain't broken, don't fix it, right? Okay, so there you go. There's my video for today. I hope that this helped you. I hope this has inspired you. Why don't you comment below with what items that you think are your top, I don't know, whatever, 5, 10, 50 staples that you think you should have. If I didn't name a staple, or if you said, yes, that's the one that I think is best for other people. Maybe there's a newbie Trim Healthy Mama that's going to be watching this video. Welcome to Trim Healthy Mama world if you're new. And she needs to get encouraged with some staples. So go ahead and comment what you think is a great staple. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your faithfulness to my channel and helping me grow. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Apparently that helps. Comment below with what your favorite staples are. And also, please continue to share prayer requests if there's anything that you want me to pray for. Last week I asked for prayer requests. I prayed for your request. I have this journal now that I have just for Trim Healthy Mama prayer requests so that I don't get things all mixed up. So I have it all in one spot. So when I'm thinking about Trim Healthy Mama, I got that right there with me. And go ahead and share them below or message me privately. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me here on YouTube. You can email me. My email address is below. I check my email constantly. Well, not constantly, but you know, at least once a day I'll check it. So go ahead and do that. So what I want you to do is, I don't know, there's nothing. Have a great week. Stay on plan and drink your water. Make a good girl moonshine. Yeah, make a good girl moonshine. Drink your water and have a shake. Replace a meal with a shake this week and see how it helps you. Haha, try that one. Okay, I need to stop because I'm going to start rambling. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week for Trim Healthy Mama Mondays. Until then, be a blessing.